Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series. We've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer purchased two of this scooter and after riding them for a month wanted to share their experience. One of the initial challenges involved assembly. Apparently the manufacturer addressed a prior issue with the front fork bending during shipping by adding a bar with nuts. However, this wasn't mentioned in the instructions or any videos, which caused some confusion. Our reviewer, a self-proclaimed noob, eventually figured it out, but it did add to the assembly time, which ended up being around 30 minutes per scooter. Another hiccup was a flat tire on one of the scooters right out of the box. It holds air for about a day after being pumped, suggesting a tube replacement is needed. While this client isn't an expert in that area, they believe with some online research and basic tools, it should be manageable. Also, potential buyers should note that there aren't pre-drilled holes for accessories like bottle or phone holders, so clamp-on versions are necessary. Despite these minor drawbacks, our reviewer is very happy with this scooter. For the price, it's been a blast. It motivates them to get outside after work, which is a huge plus. The ability to adjust the assist level from 0 to 3 is helpful, allowing them to push themselves when desired or get some help on hills. It won't conquer steep hills entirely on its own, but it provides valuable assistance. The scooter also feels intuitive to use. The handlebars and seat are comfortable, and the throttle and display are sleek and practical, indicating a well-thought-out design. This client has used it on paved trails, roads, and even some easy trails, and it offers a smooth ride overall. Battery life is also great if the assist isn't constantly used at high levels. Treating it like a motorcycle will drain the battery in about 2 hours, but with gentle assist, they got the same distance using only a small percentage of the battery. It's efficient when used strategically.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer seems genuinely pleased with their electric bike purchase, despite a few notable drawbacks. They emphasize the bike's solid construction and impressive power, even mentioning exceeding the stated top speed. The acceleration also gets a thumbs up. However, the brakes are a point of concern, described as somewhat weak and prone to squeaking, advising riders not to rely on them at high speeds. Assembly seems to have been a bit of a challenge. Our reviewer noted that the lack of an instruction manual added to the difficulty, requiring them to figure things out as they went along. The weight of the components also necessitates a second person's assistance. The integrated lights are a significant source of frustration for this client, particularly the front light, which they feel is poorly designed and prone to detaching. The reviewer contrasts it unfavorably with the lights found on other bikes. Despite these shortcomings, the reviewer appreciates the included rear rack, which provides valuable storage space not found on all e-bikes. The adjustable seat height is another plus, allowing for a more comfortable riding experience, particularly on longer trips. Battery life is also considered a strong point, offering a decent range even when riding at a relatively high speed without pedaling. Ultimately, our reviewer believes this electric bike delivers good value for the money. While acknowledging that there might be superior options available, they feel that the bike's performance and features justify the cost. They conclude by expressing satisfaction with their purchase, highlighting the joy of riding with electric assistance.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found the initial assembly of the scooter surprisingly straightforward, even without prior experience. There was a slight hiccup after the first test ride, as the back wheel needed some adjusting to prevent it from overlapping the rim. However, after trying a few solutions, our reviewer managed to get it properly aligned. The front brakes also presented a small challenge, initially rubbing against the wheel. After watching some instructional videos and making a few adjustments, this client was able to resolve the issue, resulting in well-performing brakes. Overall, the scooter feels very sturdy and performs admirably, especially after unlocking the speed limit, a process our reviewer described as simple and easily accomplished by following a quick video. At 57 and 180 pounds, this client found the scooter to be a perfect fit, and believes it could comfortably accommodate a second person by scooting forward towards the handlebars. The scooter is highly adjustable to individual preferences, and comes with all the necessary tools for making these adjustments. Our reviewer mentioned hearing that a larger passenger seat and an extra battery can be added, although they haven't personally tested these modifications yet. Initial impressions of the battery life are positive, but this client plans to update their review after putting in more miles to provide a more comprehensive assessment. Ultimately, this reviewer believes the scooter is well worth the price.
And that's it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.